Steve Edmiston.
Thank you. I'm Steve Edmiston. I'm here on behalf of the Briefing Project. With today's comment, I'll review what went wrong with last year's FAA briefing by FAA Deputy Regional Administrator for the Northwest Mountain Region, David Sumi. Mr. Sumi's briefing does not require much deconstruction. It was fundamentally a sales presentation. And like your staff's noise briefing the same day, Mr. Sumi never briefed you on the potential adverse impacts from next-gen and increased overflights on human health of the environment. To its credit, the FAA did confirm that we receive no benefit from next-gen because when aircraft actually are over our neighborhoods, they shift to a conventional approach. Mr. Sumi said the pilot is usually in, quote, a dirty configuration. The problem magnifies with more overflights. The FAA stated the total absolute number is increasing at such a rate that it's erasing any savings in noise and emissions. Mr. Sumi also stated the FAA learned that it needs better engagement and outreach, which is good to hear, except for two remarkable postscripts. First, after his briefing, Mr. Sumi was invited to stay and listen to public comment. But perhaps forgetting what he had just said about better engagement, he refused and literally walked out. The second remarkable thing was a port employee's phone call with Mr. Sumi the next day. As reported in an internal port email, quote, Mr. Sumi felt like the Port Commission meeting was a bait and switch because they were invited to talk about next-gen issues, but instead got questions about noise. He is upset that Commission President Albro allowed two commissioners to get on a soapbox and hold us to task about noise issues that we didn't expect to answer. The FAA won't agree ever again to give a public presentation to the Port Commission. The noise issues aren't the FAA's fault. Those are the same routes, and it's the airport's responsibility that there are so many more planes in the air, end quote. Thank you for giving a citizen 2 minutes to comment. I have the transcript, slides, and correspondence for you.
Thank you, Steve.